Welcome to NIPEX SRM 7.0 training demo. In this training tutorial, we'll be looking at how to create a shopping cart and upload document for approval. To achieve this, log into the NIPEX secured area using the user ID and password provided by NIPEX. For this tutorial, the user ID is UAT-14 and the password is ikoyi@123. In the secured area, click on the procurement tab. This will display the shopping cart window. On the shopping cart window, scroll down, click the Create Shopping Cart tab. This will open the Create Shopping Cart window. To successfully create a shopping cart, the following information must be provided or defined. 1. RFX type. The RFX type to be selected depends on the type of bid to be published. This also determines the type of folders that will be created in records management. There are 4 RFX types. 1. Double envelope tender. This RFX type is selected if simultaneous submission of technical and commercial bids is required. There are 4 folders in records management for this RFX type. After the approval of the opportunity phase, the system allows for the simultaneous submission of technical, commercial, and technical evaluation criteria documents for approval. The next RFX type that can be defined is the request for indicative prices. This RFX type is selected if the intention is to conclude the tender exercise by reverse auction. There are 2 folders in records management for this RFX type. These are opportunity and commercial folders. The next RFX type that can be defined is the request for proposal. This RFX type is selected when bidders are required to submit only technical bids in the single envelope process. This is the traditional 3-step process of opportunity, technical, and commercial. There are 2 initial folders in records management, opportunity and technical. The third folder, the commercial folder, is created after the follow-up commercial bid invitation has been triggered. The last RFX type that can be defined is the request for quotation. This RFX type is selected when bidders are only required to submit commercial bids. For this tutorial, we will be focusing on the double envelope tender. Another information required on the shopping cart is the organizational unit. This field controls the routing of work items submitted for approval. On this field, select the NAPIMS unit that will approve the tender. All NAPIMS units responsible for tender document approval have been configured on the system. For this tutorial, the insurance unit will be selected. The next information to be defined on the shopping cart is the description of the tender. In this field, enter the title of the tender. For this tutorial, the title is Provision of Insurance Services. The next information required on the shopping cart is the unit of measure. This is a system requirement. The unit of measure each or activity unit is recommended. For this tutorial, we will use activity unit. The product category advertised for this tender should be imputed in the product category field. For this tender, the default product category will be selected. For team shopping carts, please check this radio button to make the shopping cart available to define procurement substitutes. After defining all relevant information required on the shopping cart, click the Save button to save the shopping cart. The action of saving the shopping cart will create the records management link on the shopping cart. Click on the new link to display the records management window. The records management window opens by default in display mode. Click the change button to make it editable. Navigate to the folder structure, expand the folders, and select the opportunity folder on the shopping cart records. For all RFX types, the opportunity phase must be approved before subsequent phases can be started. To upload a document for approval, double-click on the opportunity document link. This will open the document client. On this window, select Application and click from File. This will display the interface that will allow the required file to be selected and uploaded. Please note that for this interface to be displayed, the latest version of Java runtime environment must be installed and activated. Please refer to the Java installation tutorial. Select the required document, click Open. On the Create Attributes tab, enter a description for the file. Advert text. Select the appropriate option on the file version drop-down. Select No for the final version if there are more documents to be uploaded, and Yes if the document selected is the only document or the last in the series. We'll select No because we will still load the contract strategy document for approval. Follow the system prompts and return to the document client window. Click the blue highlighted Close button to return to the records management window. Repeat the process. Double-click the opportunity document link, access application, click from File, select the required document, click Open. On the Create Attribute page, enter the title of the document, Contract Strategy. Select the appropriate final version of the document. This is the final version, so it will be the final version is Yes. Follow the system prompts and return to the records management window. On the records management window, save the records. This will start the workflow. To check if the workflow has started, refresh this page. Click Records. Under the Records tab, click Reload. The status of the document has changed from opportunity document not started to opportunity document in process. Close the records management window and log out from the system. We will return to the records management window through the shopping cart after the opportunity document has been approved.